Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Tea Talk. You're with Mistress Boston.
And Angus.
And Ticklish Wolf.
And Brendan.
Hi, I'm Stitch.
So we have some reoccurring guests here tonight. Unfortunately, Iron Tickler and Cute Giggler 4, also known as Alex and Jill, could not make it this week. So
So you got the B team over here.
Yeah.
We love you guys.
We love you, Kevin.
We love you, Kevin.
Oh, God.
Whoever Kevin is, they're loved. Alrighty. So, we're just gonna start with the usual thingamajiggy. So, as per usual, we usually start off with the topic. I don't have anything specifically out there, to put out. I did get another, anon that is just very grateful that we are doing the podcast. So, just for anybody out there that's listening, we are very, very grateful for all of you. We like the fact that you guys are listening. This is what motivates us. Your questions, your views, your views, your listening ears, everything about your participation means so much to us. So if anything, we should be thanking you. And with that little sort of segment, we can get started. Alrighty. First question is, if you could have one superpower, what would it be, why, and how would you use it? Good, evil, however you want it, etc. Honestly, if I had a superpower, it would probably the ability to manipulate probability. Because I could change the probability of anything in the world that I wanted, like, for example...
Isn't that just like doing whatever you want then?
Basically! Power of doing anything I fucking wanted. If I wanted $1 million would just rain from the fucking sky.
Man. You can't do that.
Go fuck yourself, it's my superpower!
I mean, I guess.
And I would totally use it for selfish reasons. I probably would not, like, try and be a superhero,
Are you
to be
going to
completely
take
honest.
backsies into that, too? So when what you wanted actually doesn't work out, you can just go back and change it? Like,
Yes. What's your superpower, Angus?
Okay. Hear me out on this. This is a terrible introduction to a podcast. This makes me sound awful. But I have the greatest superpower ever. It can just mold nations with this power.
What is it?
The ability to telepathically, not move things, don't care about that, control other people's bowels.
What?
Think about this. Think about this. You don't like someone. They're up at the top, like they're in a class, they're a teacher or something, and they're pissing you off, shit themselves. All of a sudden, like, no one wants to talk to him. Everyone's like, the guy just shit his pants. What the fuck? You don't like a country? Their world leader just shit their pants at the UN meeting. Oh no, now, guess what? Russia is just a steaming pile of shit.
Wow.
Well, there you go.
Okay.
And you can control your own bowels completely, so if you don't want to poop, you don't gotta poop. It's greatest superpower. You can just, that is where nations are born and destroyed.
Just goodbye, IBS. Okay.
So yeah, good luck topping that.
Alec?
Determination.
Yeah. The ability to load and reload and save and restart.
You're goddamn right.
I guess that's a pretty good superpower. I can see that.
So take backsies part 2 then.
Fuck you!
No. If I actually had a superpower, Good question. I want bone claws like Wolverine. That's it.
Okay.
I don't need the immortality because I don't want to live forever. Just give me them bone
Dogs
claws.
will love you.
What was that?
Dogs will love you. Just go out to that dog park and all of a sudden you got like their favorite toy right there.
Wow.
Hey, want to play with these bones, man? There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey, I'll break one off. Go fetch.
Yeah. And you just regrow it. It's perfect.
Brandon?
Oh, I would want to communicate with anything or anyone. Any language, any animal. That'd be the coolest superpower.
That'd be pretty cool.
Google Translate this.
You cannot Google Translate a dog.
Yeah, you
No,
could.
no.
No, you couldn't.
You can in 10 years when Google takes over the world. You can't argue that. They're building Skynet.
James?
So I'm torn
How would it
between.
not be a ginger?
What?
Well, screw you. Being a ginger is the best. So, fuck you. I'm torn between either telekinetic powers, like from the movie Chronicle, because you can basically do anything, like fly and control freaking lightning, all that fun shit, or the power of mental manipulation, persuasion, simply because that would just be fun.
So you want to be a bard?
Yes.
I mean, well, since you reference Chronicle, are you going to be the guy, like, the black dude that saves the world, or are you going to be the white guy that, like, took the legs off the spiders?
Yes.
I feel like
Okay. Because there was a third one in there, but I think one of them, I think he got killed, if I remember correctly. Even though they all had telekinetic powers. One of the guys killed him, and then the black guy was like, I need to save the world because this is a movie, and then...
you done?
It was a good movie. I enjoyed it.
Okay. Next question. What does tickling mean to you personally?
Huh.
I actually wrote a post about this long ago, kind of poetry-like. To me, personally, it's just this bond that you have between usually one other person, two other people, depending on how big, you're tackling somebody, how big the group is, but, it's definitely just this good form of bonding, and I don't know, it's a nice sensation to share, so that's cool. That's kind of what it means to me. Stuff.
Very nice.
Angus?
I mean, pretty similar. It's just it's like a really intimate thing between two people. Like, I can't really separate the intimacy of it and the non-intimacy of it. So it's just a close bond between two people.
Oh, there you go.
To me, it's I wanted to just be funny and be like boners, but it's so much more than that. I've made post after post about it, saying how much of a, like you guys saying, it's a bonding thing. It brings people closer. It's let me quote myself and say it's just so much more than that. So much more than just some sexual thing. It's a really, really good way of relieving stress, really good way of bonding with somebody. It's amazing.
Brendan?
Alright, everybody's cutting in and out just a little bit, so if I cut out, I'm so sorry. I would say, just to be honest, it's primarily foreplay, to me, but in other ways it's kind of like, I guess, like you're kind of opening up and trusting somebody in like a slightly uncomfortable but fun kind of situation. I don't know. Like 75% of the time though it's sexual for me though, just to be completely honest.
Yeah, that's fair.
I would probably have to say, I do agree, like, the whole intimacy thing, but also just to make people laugh and enjoy themselves, because, I mean, I love hearing people laugh, so.
I feel that hard fucking core.
Kinky.
Right?
Laughter.
I mean, have you listened to the podcast about what it's about?
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense.
Alrighty. Next question is, do you ever feel ashamed of yourself for having this kink or any other after you've come to terms with it? I've definitely accepted that this is a part of me that's never going to change, that no matter what I do, it's going to be a part of me. I don't necessarily feel ashamed of it. I'm still a little embarrassed by it just because there is such a huge demographic of people who don't like it. So if anything, it makes me just feel like out of the norm because I'm like, oh, that's a thing that people usually fucking hate, that I love with all my heart. I guess I'm kind of weird. But that's just my situation with it.
I mean, for me, it is what it is. Like, I don't really feel extremely ashamed or, like, confused by it. It just is a thing. I don't know how else to describe it. Like, it's not overbearing and it's not good or bad in any extreme way. It's just part of who I am.
There you go.
Simple, straight, to the point.
for me, oh my god, it took years for me to accept it. For so long before I
Oop, you're up.
James
Oh,
got
shit.
dropped.
That's okay. Go ahead.
keep going. For years, it was just this constant thing. I'm like, I am so fucking weird for liking this. I can't. No, look, I had thought nobody else in the world would ever like it. I thought it was just the craziest thing. Then, yeah, it got to the point where eventually I'm like, you know what? I've liked this shit for years. Obviously, I guess it's not leaving anytime soon. So why hate myself for something that isn't going away? And thus, my acceptance of my tickle fetish has come.
Brendan?
There's a guy tweaking in this parking lot talking to himself, so I'm getting distracted.
Topical.
Anyway, I pretty much accepted it. In relationships, it's never caused me really any trouble that's notable, but usually there's a little bit of anxiety getting involved with somebody, just because, like, it's not like a make it or break it thing. Like, it's not something that I need in a relationship, but I am kind of afraid that, I'm going to come across as a person that I really care for that's going to be really put off by it. So it's kind of in that sense, but I guess otherwise I completely accept it. I mean, I've tried to act like it's not a thing for me, but it's not like I can just like make it go away. So screw it. I like it.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say it's probably, I understand it's like some people like it, but people don't, but I see no problem with it, but like, the more I learn about it, the more I like talk to people like you guys who actually really enjoy it, the more I'm beginning to understand why you like it. So,
I swear we'll make a fetishist out of you, yeah, James.
I feel like he's slowly starting
We're
to
converting
get there.
him.
I've already done it with two men, so
That's fair.
James, he might be next.
alright then.
Favorite pet names or terms of endearment to tease or be teased with? I like this question a lot. So I notice a lot in the community that a lot of people like princess or kitty or fucking, what's the other one? Cutie, whatever. I definitely think compliments are very attractive. Kind of like condescendingly saying like, oh, honey, or sweetie, or even just kind of like hearing beautiful, because if someone's kind of, like teasing me, they probably have some sort of attraction to me for some reason. At least I would hope. To a certain degree. But yeah, so just compliments, really, just condescendingly sweet. Yeah, that's me. What about you?
I mean, if you're talking about just like pet names in general before you get to tease or tease with, like, it's usually just plays on words or something like that. Like, usually with like, I'll call you Bap or Bab because it makes you giggle. Like, just because it's funny and it makes you laugh. And as far as like being teased or teased with it, I can't really think of any particular names that I've used though. Like, it's more of just being like
Condescending as shit.
condescending, but in like that endearing way, if that makes sense. Like,
Yeah.
as like I'm not just like actually being a condescending prick. Like,
That's the, yeah.
like it's in an endearing way.
So just, rather using specific terms of endearment, you're just using play on words following sentences of
Yeah.
endearment, such as like making fun of somebody or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I told you a million times, if I'm not making fun of you, there's a problem. Like that's my term of endearment, is just like endearingly making fun of people.
Yeah.
And in no way do I actually intend any harm.
For me, there's not any name you can say to me that's gonna make me like blush, anything like that, because I'm just not fazed by that. But I've noticed when I'm teasing other people, there's two. No, there's really one just go-to thing. No, I was right. There's little one, which I call all of my Lees.
Aw.
And then, usually I'll be like, oh, or like my dear, something of that variation. And they're just my go-to, like, names just to fuck with people. I don't know if it does anything, like, if it affects them that much, but for some reason that's just always what I can think of.
Brandon?
I think I like anything personal. Like, anything that's not a cliche, that doesn't, at least for me using terms of endearment or, like, teasing or anything with anybody else, I can't keep a straight face and be serious if I say things like sweetheart or cutie and things like that. Like, I can't pull it off. But, like, from the other way around, being called by my name or by something that's, like, personal between me and the other person for some reason goes a long way. I don't know why.
I get that. I feel you. The name thing. Yeah, that's definitely one. I can definitely atone to that.
James.
And we have dead air.
I was about to say, James, are you gonna add to this conversation?
We have dead air now.
Sorry.
I'm too
I'm gonna have
nervous.
to agree with like compliments by far probably like the most endearing thing, and just being said in a somewhat teasing way is just as long as even if it does sound teasing, like even if you can tell that it's sincere, even if it is kind of making fun of at the same time. I think that's probably the thing.
So kind of like similar to what Angus said.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna save that question for later. Okay. What's a good one? What?
Please wait.
The question is like, what did you do to take care of yourself today? I'm like, I paid my bills. Fucking took an hour and a half of my goddamn life just to pay my fucking bills. I still want to burn Eversource to the ground.
I'm sorry.
Like, I'm sure the NSA now has me tapped for saying that, but fuck Eversource. I hope they burn to the ground.
That's going on YouTube, you know that, right?
Good. I hope Eversource hears it. I hope they improve their customer service.
Burn them down.
Everyone bitches about Comcast, but I can talk to a person with Comcast in like 2 minutes. Eversource, yeah, go fucking die in a hole.
Whoa,
Have fun.
what fucking Comcast service are you fucking getting?
Every single time I've called Comcast, I've talked to a representative within 2 minutes, and they've solved my problem.
I've had to wait 2 hours one time.
Dude, I don't know what it is. I mean, maybe I'll wait 4 hours for Eversource then, because fuck Eversource.
Comcast likes that tease and denial thing, you know. Oh, she thinks she's gonna get finished today. Nope. Already solved the problem.
This episode is titled Comcast and Eversource.
Yeah, right.
Fucking right.
Like literally, like, that episode of South Park where the guys like I think it was either Time Warner Cable for them or Comcast.
I
The
think
guy
it was Time
sitting there
Warner.
rubbing his nipples like, no, I can't do that for you. No, you want to pay your bill? Oh no, not at all.
Can I ask one of these questions?
I just asked it for you.
Well, while
You take care of yourself today. Paid my bills.
well, thanks, Angus. So what did I do to take care of myself today? I pooped. That's about it.
Side note, I
If
have
you had my
triple
superpower, you wouldn't need to poop. You wouldn't need to poop. You can make other people poop for you. This is why controlling bowel movements is the greatest thing.
Shut up.
God. Oh God, why?
But yeah, I think that's all I really did specifically to take care of myself. I mean, like, yeah.
Did you go to class? Did you improve your education?
No, because my fucking class was shit. I don't care about water.
You need water to live. It's like 98% of your body or something.
Yeah, but I
You're
already.
just a cucumber with anxiety and feelings.
But I already know what H2O molecules are and how they fucking work. I know what cohesion and adhesion is.
I don't think that's
Adhesion,
a word.
whatever.
What about osmosis?
Fuck yourself, Osmosis Jones.
Oh my god!
What about Drax? Remember Drax?
Oh my god.
That's what Key and Peele was
Good
referring
movie.
to.
Guys, this could be my last conversation with you all if this guy pulls a gun or something. I'm gonna move my car. I'm really scared.
Anyway, what did you do today, Alec?
Well, I volunteered for the podcast, and this is
This has been a shit show so far.
this is a total shit. No,
This is the best
episode
one.
Isn't Eversource and Comcast. This is Welcome to Tea Talk. This is a shit show.
Fucking right.
I mean, to be fair, I do control the shit.
You fucking shut up,
Generated into a
Angus.
shit fest. But, fuck. Today, to take care of myself, I stayed in bed because I didn't have work. So that was nice. So I actually got some sleep, ate
Nice.
some coffee, ate some food,
Took a shit.
took a shit, yeah. Listen to Nangus over here bitch about Eversource. And then I got to see James's face, and that was just amazing.
Aww.
Hey, you the real MVP. And not done yet. And I put off drinking for this, so you should all feel special, including the listeners. If you're listening to this, I put off drinking for you.
Sobriety.
You're welcome. Next.
Brandon.
I ate meals that I cooked instead of ramen noodles, which I still cook, but I ate healthy meals. Like I made some chicken and ate some spinach and vegetables and stuff.
Yay.
So,
Healthy
yeah,
food.
that's about it. I ran. That's it. Okay, kind of boring. Let's go on.
That's a country.
I can totally attest to that whole ramen thing because I survived this weekend off of ramen. Because I had no other food and I didn't want to go to the grocery store, and literally all I had was 4 packets of ramen and I ate it. It was like my milk had gone bad, so I couldn't make cereal. I didn't want to make a stir fry because I had it the day before. So all I had left was ramen, and that's all I ate all weekend. It was
You
great.
can put anything in that stuff, man. You can make it last.
I know,
Yeah.
right? Ramen's actually really fun to play with. Like, you can put different types of meat in there. You can just play around with the spices. And, like, ramen's actually surprisingly versatile, so... If you know how to do it right.
I mean, yeah, it's just like ramen has that like bad rap of it's super cheap for you, and it's like, yeah, if you get Omaru-chan ramen, which everyone does, yeah, it's like $2.50 for like 12 cases, like 12 packs of it. But
12
actual
cases?
ramen is like
Yeah.
really fucking good.
Yeah.
Drop your Comcast subscription, get ramen.
I mean, if I dropped the Comcast subscription, this podcast wouldn't be happening right now.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, if I didn't pay my bills, we'd have no energy either. So,
No ATP.
Yeah.
Sorry, you didn't pay your bill.
thanks, Judith.
Oh.
Fucking-
Mitochondria is that powerhouse.
Anyway, before Angus goes on another rant, James.
Let's see. I woke up, went to class, ate food.
Did you leave your keys up on the table?
Yeah. Went to the gym earlier. May or may not have hurt myself. And yeah, that's about it.
Did you poop?
Yes.
You're welcome for that.
What did you
Oh my god.
Shut up, Angus. I'm going to boot you.
Was it bad, Angus? Was it bad?
No, I love pooping.
Oh, okay.
This is why it's my superpower.
I hate you. That's actually his kink?
Yeah, it's just pooping. No one else involved, just myself, just pooping. No one else involved, just solitary on the toilet pooping.
Do you guys have any other questions that you want to ask?
Yeah, I got a couple I can just come up with.
Go for it.
Favorite sports and/or sports teams.
We go to art school.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say.
Okay, so you're
Yeah, but according to our sweatshirt, we're undefeated since like 1812 or something.
Because we have no sport.
That's why we're
Yeah.
undefeated.
We're still undefeated.
I mean,
Not paying attention.
no, that's not entirely true. Yeah, I'm an art student, but I actually genuinely like baseball. I know it's lame as fuck, but I fucking love the Red Sox. Always have, always will. Sox, my bays.
Socks your bays.
Do you like sports?
Do I? I mean, I won't go out of my way to watch sports, but actually, no. There is one sport that I will go out of my way to watch, and it's the Winter X Games.
That's
If
fair.
the Winter X Games are on, I will watch it. I love snowboarding. I love skiing. I love all the super pipes they do. Fucking, I saw one where some guy in a snowmobile did like a double backflip while like doing backflips himself. Like that's awesome. So extreme sports. Sure.
I myself, people may fight me on this, but I'm a huge wrestling fan, which means I watch WWE.
Okay.
Oh,
so
that kind of wrestling.
Not the legit stuff.
Not the legit stuff.
Oh, okay.
Lame.
It's fake.
I mean, even though it's not legit, some of the shit that they do in WWE's gotta hurt.
Oh yeah, I mean
when
it's
they jump
like
off the
a
top ropes. You can't fake gravity, man.
yeah. I mean, when you actually think about it, WWE is pretty cool. Like, the fact they're able to choreograph that much stuff. Like, if you can just accept that it's choreographed, it is awesome.
I honestly
Yeah.
view it as like dance fighting because of how like specific and dynamic it is. It's
They're doing the tango while they beat the fuck out of each other.
Yeah. With like,
I think that's a beautiful thing.
yeah, with like chairs and ladders and shit. Yeah.
Exactly.
shoots and ladders.
Chairs and ladders. I mean,
Some
yeah, if
guy
you
is
want to
getting
pull a
put
gun
through
to
a
it,
table.
sure.
It's beautiful.
They shoot him and he just bites the bullet, literally.
Hey, Terminator.
Brendan.
I
Brendan
don't really
doesn't get it.
particularly care about sports, particular teams or people, but I'll watch hockey or any kind of fighting any day. That's about it. Other than that, football, soccer, baseball, I'll watch it with people, but it's just to be around people. It's not to watch the sport.
Fair enough. Yeah, I mean, I don't really actively follow any kind of sports, really. I mean, I used to sort of follow, like, the Patriots and the Red Sox and stuff, and then just got bored with it. But even though I don't follow, I still love soccer. So, I don't know, kind of sort of counts. I guess that is my favorite sport, I just don't.
Yeah.
Did you play soccer when you were in school? Like high school?
I did, all through middle school. I would have done it into high school as well, except for the fact that I got a job.
That's exactly what happened. I played soccer all through elementary school, all through middle school, and then high school. I went to track and field freshman year and then stopped.
Yeah, I think I did cross country for a year in high school, but
I did volleyball for like a month.
Nice.
But I mean, I danced for 10 years.
Nice.
And
That's a sport.
I did basketball for like 2 years too, but that was like elementary school, so that doesn't fucking count.
Were
That
you
was,
dunking on them?
yeah,
No.
Have
I
you
got
guys'
dunked
elementary
on.
schools had sports teams? We had nothing.
Wait, how big was your school?
It was small as hell.
Well, I mean, my graduating class was 50 people.
Oh, God, no. Ours was like 700 or so.
That's not small.
Are you kidding me?
That's bigger than our
That's
entire
huge.
college
My
campus.
elementary school was like small.
yeah, my
But the
graduating
high school wasn't.
my graduating class was probably about 500 kids.
Dude, my class was under 100.
50 people.
50.
We started freshman year. We had 64. So by senior year of high school, 14 people had dropped out.
Or transferred.
No, dropped out.
Oh.
Dropped
They don't
out.
transfer. They drop out or they die or something.
Oh, fuck. That's rough.
So
But dude,
14
our sports teams were
dropped
wicked
out.
good for us. For our smaller school, was like we won the state championships in basketball like 2 years in a row,
That's awesome.
and we literally had like the same people on the team because we only had like, I mean, in total there's like 50 students per class, so 4 years. You only got like 200 kids there to pick from, and only like 50 of them are actually athletic. So a lot of our teams were like multiple people were on one team and another team and another team within the school.
Do you have any other ones?
I'm drawing blanks, bud.
I still have a couple more.
If I come up with any more,
Yeah, feel free to
obviously,
throw it in.
I do have to say though, for football, like people get football shit, but I heard someone explain it in a way that made me actually really enjoy it. Football is a real life, real time strategy game, like turn based, where every single play, either someone scores or people get hit. And once you think about it that way, all of a sudden football makes sense. Like it's just turn based strategy, and you're gonna score or you're gonna get hit every single round.
makes sense.
Huh, yeah. A little linear, but
Yeah, I mean it doesn't fully encompass it, but like if you go into it with that mindset, all of a sudden, like
yeah.
okay, like now I can understand why people like this.
Okay, I could see that.
Anyway, moving on from the sport question. Is there anything you wish would happen a bit more or a bit less in the community overall?
Oh.
Yeah, I know. This one's a little heavy of a question. Personally, I want to see more people getting involved. I want to see more people, finding their own friend groups and feeling comfortable with other people. But outside of that, I mean, I guess I'd rather see less of this whole big group, big blog versus small blog bullshit. Like, who the fuck cares?
Welcome to the internet.
Yeah,
Your
I'm a
follower
small blog, and
count doesn't matter. It's about who you are and what you post and the fact that you're, like, part of a community of a thing that you love. That should be more important than who's doing what. Worry about you. Worry about who you want to talk to and who you are. Not about what Joe Schmo is fucking doing or whose account is getting high and
man.
fucking big,
Joe
whatever.
Schmo's got a lot of followers.
Shut up, Angus. You're not even in this community.
Mangus is not involved.
I want to know if there is a Tumblr user named Joe Schmo now and how many followers he has. There's gotta be.
I'm
Probably.
looking it up.
I'm sure it has nothing to do with this community, but Joe Schmo is definitely a user.
Probably. Anyway, do you want to...
I don't.
You have nothing to add?
I can't really add because I'm not an active member of the community.
Okay.
I'm an active member of Jackie's life.
True.
Alec?
Oh god, this is opening up a can of worms, and Boston knows it. Okay, so
Pick your heart, son.
what was that?
Speak your heart, son.
Oh, you don't want that.
No, okay, yeah, not all of it.
Okay, well, you know what I'm sick of about this community? It's the fact that I gotta play peacekeeper to so many people, but no one else is gonna do the job. No one will, because everyone's got better concerns than mine. But I want everyone to feel included. So I'm going out, I'm like, hey, you should join the Skype call with all of us, or hey, you should go talk to so-and-so because they're cool. And half the time, nobody does anything on it, and then I get bitched at because I am in the big clique, so to speak, and that means people think I'm fake, or what have you, when all I really want is just for people to feel included and have a good time.
Yeah, I feel you.
It's the most tiring thing, man, I swear.
Yeah.
And that's my 2 cents on that. Brendan?
I think the biggest thing I'd like is if people would put more, just more, not necessarily like about themselves, like they have to share personal details, but maybe more personal interests, not kink related. Because I know that we all are in the same things as far as tickling and those subjects, and that's really cool to know a lot of people who are into that. But also, it's cool when people are a little bit more dynamic. Like, I don't know. I like when people share like their audio posts of them singing a song, or they're writing about something personal, or like their pictures of their hamsters, stuff like that. Like,
Hamsters!
That was a shameless
Everybody
plug of
needs to
feathery giggles.
Submit your hamsters to the T-Talk podcast.tumblr.com.
It'll be the official animal of T-Talk.
It will be. Send us your hamsters.
The thumbnail for all these has to be a hamster now.
Other than that, like, I guess the only one step further than that is like not letting. I guess just like if people could not allow themselves to become so envious of something that somebody else has. I guess I just see a lot of that. As soon as somebody has something that kind of blows up, or somebody gets a lot of attention, other people get upset, and I guess like, I don't know, when I see people get envious of that, it's like they just kind of shoot themselves in the foot and destroy their chances at making connections with people. Like, there's nobody cooler than anybody else on the site. Some people just share more, and I swear to God, if these people would just share more stuff about themselves, like, they'd find people who related. Like, I don't know. But that's my 2 cents on the matter.
There's no one that's cooler than anyone else on the site except for me. I'm the coolest.
Oh,
Yeah,
of course
okay.
you're the coolest, but
Everyone
Friend of
bow
us.
down right now.
oh,
There's only room for one king and queen.
And they're both hamsters.
And
Both
I propose
hamsters.
Alex and I'm
Yes.
gonna preach next, Boston.
All hail our new overlord.
I'll be a mysterious stranger forever. I'll never join any groups.
Was that a Fallout reference?
Oh, more Fallout 3. Okay, sorry. I think it's James' turn.
I actually lost connection when the question was said. So what was it?
What do you wish more or less of the community?
I don't think this applies to James.
It
Yeah,
doesn't,
really.
but I mean, find out.
Wouldn't necessarily say it applies to me at all. So I mean,
You want to just pass on it?
yeah, I'm just gonna
Okay.
pass.
That's fair.
Is he in your room?
Yeah.
I'm just an active member of
Is he in your room?
the Knives Keeper.
A better internet connection.
Oh, okay. Like, I know what's on the wall. I'm confused.
Actually, it's just his room, and I just gave him all.
You just gave him all your artwork.
Yeah, we traded rooms. So we'll do one more non-niche question and one more niche question. I think we're good to finish up. I guess we'll start with the non-niche question. Here's the ultimate question from Jess. Squirrel, which I'm sure she meant by Squirtle, Charmander, or Bulbasaur? Personally, I like Squirrel. Not Squirtle. Squirrel. No, I'm kidding. I'm not a huge Pokemon fan. Never
What?
have been. Never will be.
What?
Are you just finding this out?
Yeah.
Oh
I'm
wow.
heartbroken.
I'm sorry.
Don't worry, I'm enough Pokemon trash to make up for both of us.
Yeah, exactly. So I guess I'm gonna go with Charmander.
So, in observance of our new overlords, I'm
Fucking hell.
saying hamster.
Fuck off, Angus.
Actually, there's a hamster Pokemon.
That is
There is a hamster Pokemon.
and that's the correct
Yeah,
answer.
Hamtaro.
Oh God. Can we not?
I don't know enough Pokemon to say anything else, so I'm just observing our new hamster overlords. They will smite me last.
I have an open letter to our hamster overlords. Come get me, Charmander for life.
Okay, fair
I
enough.
lived as few men dare to dream.
Look at the Squirtle all day. I mean, Squirtle's just a badass.
Squirtle.
You ever seen Blastoise? He's got cannons on his
I
back.
was gonna say, what about Blastoise? I feel like he's better. Those are seriously like the two Pokemon, now, Squirtle and Blastoise.
But why does he not have the high defense that Venusaur has? The world will never do. I don't know. It's a disgusting world we live in sometimes.
Yeah, so for me, it's definitely Charmander.
Oops.
I mean, fire. I'm a redhead. Fire just kind of isn't.
Perfect.
Fire just kind of works for me. I
Fair
like
enough.
the vibes.
Oh, now I remember what the niche question was. It wasn't a question at all.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Just what was it?
Oh, I don't know what it was.
Don't you laugh at me! Alright. Once again, we have been requested all to say the dreaded T word. I'm gonna go last. Angus, take it from here.
That's not the order. You have to go first. You can't change the order like all the way through the podcast. What if people get confused? What if they think that I'm you?
Right.
Like they don't see the
It's an easy
waveform. They don't see my
confusion, man.
dominance over your voice in the waveform.
Fucking say the fucking
What
word.
tickle?
Thank you. Alec.
I hate you all right now.
It's okay, Alec. They think that you're me. You can get away with it.
Perfect, guys.
I know exactly who this is, and I know who asked this question, so I'm going to sell them out. And when I say their URL, this counts as my word. Ticklish love, I hate you. There we go. That is me saying the word. Brendan, you're next.
I have never found the word tickle hard to say. Tickling, ticklish, any of those. So, I feel so bad for you guys.
Alright, so you guys might hate me for this. But Tickle, tickle, tickle.
Oh my god, how
I fucking hate you,
I'm
James.
scared.
I was debating doing the
It's a
Sith voice, but
savage
I was
right
like,
there.
I
Shut up.
hate you
Do
with.
it again.
Oh my god, my face is actually
Against
visibly
Stitch
red.
voice?
I need to hear this in the Stitch voice.
No, don't do it. Don't do it.
Do it.
Did James get dropped?
I think so.
I think James got dropped. Oh, no.
Oh, there's the snoot.
James, this is your only chance. Do it.
Please don't. Save me the spare me. You've already slain. Spare. Spare the queen. God save the queen.
Because nobody else will.
I won't do it this time.
Thank you.
Dang it.
Alright. Thank you, everybody. This has been Tea
Tickle, tickle.
Talk. You all fucking suck. Let's not destroy the queen, please.
Oh, I think I can think of a few ways. to
No,
destroy
let's
the
not. Let's not. At least not on this podcast.
Not on the podcast.
Alright.
So you might want to keep this going forever then, because the minute it's over,
Mmm.
the viewers.
Oh,
the listeners can't see
okay.
this, but you wanted to kill me right there.
Oh, I guess I'm gonna have to say it now, aren't I?
Yes, you do.
Well, look at the time. It's 1/2 freckle according to a hair, and that's all the time we have.
You just shaved. You don't have any more hair to put next to a freckle. That's not how that works.
Say it. Say it.
Alright. Tickle.
And
Oh, that was so anticlimactic.
Alright. I'm good.
Are you sure?
Fuck all of you.
Maybe later.
You and your triad. Alright. Well, thank you all for listening. I hope you have an excellent evening. This has been Mistress Boston.
the cameo by Angus.
Brendan.
Oh wait, is it my turn?
It's goodbye
Yes.
time.
I don't remember my URL, but my name is Brendan.
And that ginger kid over in the corner.
And I am the returning cameo. I think I will close this with a speech from Stitch about Ohana. Ohana means family. Family means no one gets left behind.
Oh, I forgot.
Crying.
Thank you, everybody. Goodbye.